What makes relationships last?
Our relationship has had its ups and downs, but what we've found is good communication holds everything together.
We decided to dedicate time every week to not only strengthen our relationship, but stimulate personal growth.
Strong relationships are built on strong communication.
Welcome to Date Night Conversations.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Date Night Conversations. I'm Chantel.
And I'm Greg.
And in this video, Greg and I are going to ask each other 3 questions we have never asked each other before.
I so look forward to these nights because the broad range of questions just has you like pulling your mind in different directions. Because you have to think on a level you haven't thought before.
I kind of like that. I really kind of like that. How else will you learn and grow in life?
No, so it makes you look forward to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You ready to get into it?
Oh, for sure.
All right.
And guys, feel free to answer the questions. Comment down below. Let us know your responses.
Down below. All right, let's get into it. Okay, first question. Would you rather not have arms or legs? And why?
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to go with legs. I'd rather not have legs. I think when you have your hands here, you can be so much more functional.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Because I'm sure I can wheel around in some device that I can get with one of those controllers.
It's a power wheelchair.
It looks like a little controller.
Oh my gosh, Greg.
It's exactly what it is. It's a power wheelchair.
Yeah.
But I think I could use my arms just fine and wheel it too. I don't need the power. I think most people would choose to not have legs.
You can't answer for most people.
Well, okay.
Just answer
if you
for
would
yourself.
I'm just saying, I think arms, I would prefer to not have legs and have arms.
Okay, that's
my perspective,
yeah.
and I'll explain why.
Okay.
Because I feel I can still feed myself and take care of myself, and I think that's really important.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen some videos where people have learned to use their feet so good, like they could have the dexterity in their toes to play video games.
Yeah.
You can become very functional with your legs, and so I'm curious, somebody who's in that position, what they would say. Would you rather have your arms, or are you totally confident? Are you totally comfortable like that?
Yeah.
But I think that to have my hands is just so important because
I agree. You can do so much with it, right?
You like to be able to get around on your own, and you
Yeah.
because you're taking away your ability to walk
That's so true.
or run or.
I'm just gonna say, guys, I agree. That's my answer. My answer would be the same. It'd be, I'd rather have my arms.
Yeah.
All right, guys, it's your turn. Let us know your answer to this question. I'll read the question again. Would you rather not have arms or legs, and why? You know what to do. Drop a comment down below. All right, we're moving on to the next question. All right.
You ready?
Yeah.
Next question.
Yeah.
How do we work well together and balance each other out? Explain.
I think that's a good question. Anybody really wanting to know. But I think we're each other's opposites, and we really know where to fill in those gaps. Just us being super compatible allows for us to cover each other where we're weak. We just automatically do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's
my answer is going to be the same.
It's we communicate a lot. Guys, we talk I can't stress enough, we are best friends. We talk all the time. So it's just knowing each other, on a different level.
Because I think we talk about that a lot through our videos.
Right.
Compatibility. That's the actual video.
Right.
Even in differences. I think, like you're saying, there's aspects that you sort of excel in, and there's areas that I excel in, and there's those kind of just go just like that. And so
Basically, yeah, we just communicate, and we're exactly what each other needs. Like, I don't know how else to explain it.
What's an example though? Like an area that okay, this is something as simple as you came and you brought me, there's stuff that you were fiddling with. The backpack, the bra, and those things.
Yeah.
And it's like, babe, can you just look at those? Because you're trying to fix something that wouldn't work. And then a couple minutes later, I'm like, I fixed that, and that's
Oh
it.
man, it's like you saved me that day with everything.
Right, but they're just little things like that where you tried and you weren't good at it. And then,
yeah, I know that you'll be able to help me out. It's crazy.
right, and you're the person that's more like business-like. If there's got to be phone calls made and stuff, you're like on that. So you help keep things moving because you want to get stuff done. Where I'd be a little more lax, laid back. You know, people got to get on top of that.
Okay. Well, see,
So I
guys,
think
there's the
those
real
are
deal.
examples. Yeah.
Yeah, those are really good examples. I didn't even
I really like
look at it that way. That's what's kind
put
of
stuff
crazy.
off. Like I
Okay.
procrastinate more, and you don't.
Okay.
And so you help keep me moving. I totally appreciate that.
Oh, babe, thanks.
Yeah.
And you help me relax.
Yeah,
so, like, you
because
know how
sometimes
to.
you get too hype, and I gotta slow
Yeah.
you down a little bit.
It's so
Yeah.
true.
So I think there's a really good balance there. So the actual question was,
Yeah.
how do we work well together and balance each other out?
Explain.
Yeah, I think we did that.
Yeah. All right, guys, it's your turn. Go ahead, answer this question. Drop a comment down below. All right, we're on to the last question, babe.
Already? That
Like,
was hard.
honestly, I think we took a bit of time on the last question, but that's okay. Guys, maybe a pinch, I'm not too sure. But guys, I always say these questions can't be rushed. You have to think about it. You can't just spit anything out.
No, the best part is talking it out. 'Cause
Yeah.
sometimes you don't even know how to answer the question. When you start talking about it, then you get to
Yeah,
the answer, right?
yeah, totally. Okay. So are we moving on
Yeah.
to the last
All right,
question?
last question.
Yeah. All right, guys. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh, you read it?
Sorry. All right, guys. Where in your life are you living in a bubble?
Where in your life are you living in a bubble?
Yes. I think currently, right now, like, it's just, this is what life is right now. That's
Like
all.
a bubble?
Well, we cannot leave. We're like,
It's so true.
This
Like
is
my
our
whole
bubble.
life is a bubble right now.
yeah.
What's the actual question? Where in your life are you living in a bubble? Man, I live in like a couple very small connected bubbles, and that's it. Like that's where we are right now. So like we're in our house, and I'm to work, and that little in between, and that's
Gosh.
it. Because there's really nothing else we can do right now.
Yeah.
Like literally. So where are you living in a bubble?
Right now, in every aspect of life. It's like you miss that human interaction when things were free. Like, it just made the world seem so much more free. Now it's like so tightly controlled right now. And it's a little bit like, you're just not used to that.
Okay, if we weren't in lockdown, the aspect of life that would seem to be like being lived in a bubble, what would that be?
What would that look like to us?
What do we mean by living in a bubble? Because I would think my workplace, that's like such an isolated little thing. Like
It
what
is.
goes on in there is very different from other gyms, and it's you're sort of just networked with those people.
Yeah,
and I guess it would be
you are.
similar if like you're in an office or something, and this whole company, but all you know is, and you just sit there without your like trying to grow out of that. So how'd you say?
Those are like clicks. Don't you
No, what's the
think?
word I'm thinking of? You're content. You know, you sit content in that position, and so you end up just being. It's literally like a bubble in that in that aspect.
Okay.
Because you know,
I
you've
can
been in
see
the
that.
office, and
Yeah.
you just know like sort of there's a small radius around you, and that's all you really know. And then if you walk out of that, it actually feels weird.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, but that's what I'm saying. That's how life feels like right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Because you're kept with your family, like your little bubble, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah, literally. It's weird because these were written before lockdown.
Yeah, totally. All right, guys, so it's your turn. Go ahead and answer. I'll read the question again. Where in your life are you living in a bubble? You know what to do. Drop a comment down below.
This one I'm kind of curious on because I'm wondering how else that can be answered, because maybe I'm not looking at it from or maybe there's other perspectives.
Yeah, maybe you guys can help us out if you're looking at the question from a different perspective. Yeah, just at a different angle.
All right, that's it.
That's it. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.